John Cena is having his final match this Saturday, and honestly, it still doesn't feel real. The guy who defined eras, who held up the place when everything around him kept changing. This is it, one last time. And you look back at his career, man, what a run. He beat the best, never seen 17-time champion, carried the company on his back, gave us classics, bangers, iconic promos, legendary rivalries. But more than all the titles and storylines, it was how he lived it, how he did it, the values, the work ethic, the way he moved people. He is the ultimate professional, the ultimate good guy. The kind of wrestler, the kind of sports entertainer whose career shouldn't just be remembered, it should be honored. But the last few years, yeah, that part is harder to talk about because every time he came back, they treated him like he was just another guy on the roster. Not the face of a generation, not the GOAT they suddenly call him now that it suits their narrative. He was booked like an afterthought. He used to help the young talent, which is fine, except the talent chosen weren't even pushed the way they should have been after running programs with him. Austin Theory, they had him beat John Cena only for him to lose to everybody, turning him into a mid-card joke. He has been off TV for months. Solo Sikoa, booked like a cheap ripoff of many other wrestlers. Only now he is slowly gaining his momentum back. This is not the way and why Cena should be sacrificing himself for. In that way, a win over John Cena should be a rocket. Instead, it felt like a shrug. And then came the retirement announcement. Apparently, Cena wanted a world tour. He said that himself in recent interviews. He wanted to go everywhere, thank everyone, give the fans one last memory. 220 dates. Yes. Realistically, 200 plus dates was not possible. Maybe 100, maybe 80, 90 at least. A crazy dream, sure, but at least the heart was there. And then WWE looked at all that plan and effort and said, nah, we only need you for John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. They promised magic. Instead, we got a match that felt like it had no soul. That Travis Scott song hitting in the middle of the match and taking million hours, and honestly, confusion won. The match was a dud. Love R-Truth, but multiple dates with him out of 36? Sorry, but no. Like Logan Paul or not, but he doesn't need to do this. Mad respect to him. He's a multimillionaire putting his body on the line. And they had good matches too, but again multiple deaths involved him. Dom Mysterio is a future world champ. And Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship at Boston felt right, but rematch with 2 dates left when Cena could have had another match with another talent? Yeah, they did have a good match and everyone in Judgment Day had their moment with Cena at the Survivor Series. So that part was nice, but still. Oh man, the retirement tour. Some of it was fine, some of it was fun. But when you only have 36 days, every minute counts. And it felt like WWE was winging the whole thing. No plan, no strategy, no structure, as if they wanted the tour to be unforgettable, but not in a good way. The heel run could have had layers. They used only one. Blaming the fans the whole time? He was never unleashed as the heel, the way he should have been. So it felt like he was swimming against the tide ever so more, with fans not buying him as a bad guy completely. It could have been generational, but they made it feel generic at times. And then the inevitable face turn was also rushed. The storytelling was uneven, and through it all, Cena being Cena never complained. He took it with grace, he always does. And now we are here, the very end. One final match at Saturday Night Main Event. A show that should have been a stadium spectacle, packed to the sky, shaking with noise. John Cena retirement alone could have sold the stadium. Millions would love to be part of it. Instead, it's in a 20,000 seater in Washington with a 4-match card. And by the way, props to Cena for wanting the blend of young talents and veterans in his final show. And it promises to be the best show WWE has had in some time. A show like this, a career like his, deserved fireworks, not a subdued farewell. But Despite everything, there's something fitting about Gunther standing across from him on December 13. A warrior against the ultimate villain, a perfect final test. Chances are Cena's last match ends up being his best ever. That would be poetic considering his favorite match always is the next. That would be so Cena. All said, he gave us a heel turn we waited a lifetime for. Throwbacks with Randy, Punk and AJ, some of the best matches of his career, some magical and memorable moments in his final year. But deep down, it never felt enough. Maybe it never could, because this is John Cena. And on December 13th, we will all be watching through wet eyes and tight throats, grateful we got to witness his greatness. Grateful for the kid from West Newbury who grew into a legend. Grateful for everything he gave us, even when the company didn't give him what he deserved. This is it. One last time. See you this Saturday. Thank you, John Cena.